Dying Light, The Beast delayed. What to expect on September 19th. Imagine waiting eagerly for a new installment of your favorite zombie apocalypse game, only to find out it's been pushed back. That's exactly what happened with Dying Light the Beast, which has been delayed by 4 weeks to September 19th, 2025. But here's where it gets interesting. The developers at Techland made this decision to ensure the game is polished to perfection. Techland, the Polish studio behind the Dying Light series, announced the new release date via a blog post. They explained that their goal has always been to deliver the best Dying Light game yet, and to achieve this, they needed a bit more time. The extra 4 weeks will allow them to fine-tune various aspects of the game, from gameplay balance to user interface clarity, and even enhance the physics and animations. But why does this matter so much? Well, the first impression of a game can make or break it. Techland understands this, and they're willing to take the time to make sure every detail is just right. They plan to focus on improving the gameplay mechanics, ensuring the user interface is intuitive, and making the physics and animations as realistic as possible. They also want to refine the cutscenes and add those last-minute touches that can elevate the overall experience. And this is the part most people miss. The developers are not just delaying the game for the sake of it. They're using this time to address those small but crucial details that can make the difference between a good game and a great one. It's a testament to their commitment to quality. But here's the catch. Some might argue that a delay is a delay, and players are eager to get their hands on the game. What do you think? Should developers prioritize perfection over meeting deadlines? Or is it better to release on time with a game that might not be as polished? In other exciting news, The Beast will be playable at this year's Gamescom, giving fans a chance to experience the game firsthand. Additionally, Techland will be sharing more updates next week, focusing on the game's gore elements. Yes, you read that right. More gore, and we can't wait. For those looking for more insights, check out our recent hands-on preview of Dying Light the Beast, where we described it as a supercharged sequel. It's shaping up to be a thrilling addition to the series. So, what do you think about the delay? Are you excited for the extra polish, or do you wish it had been released on time? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Dying Light the Beast delayed. New release date and details. Get ready for a thrilling ride with Dying Light the Beast. But hold on tight because there's a twist. Techland has just dropped a bombshell, delaying the release by 4 weeks. Originally scheduled for August 22nd, the game will now hit the shelves on September 19th. But here's the controversial part. Techland believes this short delay will make a world of difference. In their own words, Techland aims to make Dying Light the Beast the pinnacle of the Dying Light franchise. They're taking the extra time to ensure the game lives up to their promise, focusing on those final details that elevate a good game to greatness. So what exactly are they fine-tuning? Techland plans to enhance gameplay elements, improve the clarity of the UI, boost physics quality, and tweak cutscenes and player animations. It's all about delivering an immersive and polished experience. Dying Light the Beast will be available for PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, PS4, and PS5. The story picks up where the first Dying Light left off, with undercover agent Kyle Craig, the main protagonist, facing a new challenge. After being infected and held captive for 13 years by the Baron, Kyle's journey continues. Initially announced as DLC for Dying Light 2 Stay Human, Techland reveals that the project evolved into a standalone game due to its growing size and scope. And this is the part most people miss. Techland's decision to delay the release showcases their commitment to quality. They understand that first impressions matter, and they're willing to take the extra time to ensure Dying Light the Beast leaves a lasting impact. So, what do you think? Is a delayed release a sign of a developer's dedication to their craft? Or is it a red flag for potential issues? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's spark a discussion. Dying Light, The Beast versus Assassin's Creed Shadows. Why size isn't everything. Imagine diving into a game that promises to deliver every bit of value for your time and money. This is precisely what Dying Light the Beast aims to achieve, according to its director, Timon Smektala. Unlike the expansive and often overwhelming world of Assassin's Creed Shadows, Dying Light the Beast is crafted to ensure players can fully enjoy its content without feeling lost in a vast landscape. In a conversation with Games Radar Plus, Smiktala emphasized that the game's core experience is designed to last around 20 hours. This runtime reflects the team's belief that size isn't everything when it comes to game design. He uses Assassin's Creed as a reference point, stating, "If I start playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, I know right from the beginning that I will likely never complete it. While I do get my money's worth, it's not through finishing the game itself." Smiktala argues that titles like Assassin's Creed Shadows, along with its predecessors such as Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, are simply too expansive for the average player to fully explore. The satisfaction derived from these games often comes from enjoying the gameplay mechanics and the snippets of the story that players manage to experience. However, he points out that for many, the act of completing such a massive game can eventually feel like a tedious task. "I don't want to pay extra for something that feels like a chore," he remarks. In contrast, he highlights games like Control and Alan Wake 2, which are considered proper AAA titles that can be completed in about 15 hours. These experiences are much closer to the 20 hours that players can expect from Dying Light the Beast, a fact that Smiktala is eager for players to realize. He expresses confidence that the game will provide value for every currency spent, whether it be pounds, dollars, euros, or yuan. This perspective is particularly relevant for Techland, the studio behind Dying Light, which may not have the same resources as larger companies like Ubisoft or CD Projekt Red to create sprawling worlds. However, Smiktala is unfazed by this limitation, firmly believing that a larger open world does not inherently equate to a better gaming experience. Instead, he argues that the quality of movement and the enjoyment of the environment are what truly matter. Dying Light the Beast is not just a sequel. It represents a significant return for the character Kyle Kring. Smiktala describes it as Dying Light 3 for the team, indicating its importance in the franchise's evolution. As the managing editor for news at Games Radar, I have a background in journalism that began during my studies in English literature at the University of Warwick. My journey has included roles at PC Games N and Kotaku UK, along with contributions to PC Gamer. As a dedicated PC gamer, you can often find me immersed in League of Legends or exploring the latest indie games on Steam.